Good evening and welcome back to Void 1680 AM. I am, as always, your program director, coming at you on a warm Sunday night in San Antonio, Texas. If you're a long-time listener to the program, welcome back. We're glad to see you. If this is your first time listening to the program and you're wondering what the hell's going on here, I'll tell you. We here at Void 1680 AM routinely rebroadcast shows from our affiliate stations. What that means for you is fresh playlists, fresh callers, fresh DJs, and fresh points of view delivered to you on a regular basis. If that sounds good to you and you're following along on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we give ample notification of all upcoming shows. In fact, we've got a whole other month's worth of shows scheduled on there right now. If you'd like to become an affiliate yourself, check the show notes for a link to Void 1680 AM, which includes complete instructions for setting up your station, building your playlist, fielding callers, and submitting your show for a broadcast just like this one. Of course, you don't have to submit your show for a broadcast, but we do recommend it, because you never know who needs to hear what it is you have to say. Finally, in the show notes is a link to the Void 1680 AM Discord. Come on in, ask for advice for setting up your station, expand on the lore of your favorite DJs and stations, swap music recommendations, or just come in and hang out with us. We'd love to have you. Now, tonight, been off the air for a couple weeks. Last week, in fact, I was traveling with my brother and my nephews to go see some live music in Chicago, one of my favorite cities. Went and saw back-to-back at the Riviera, Supergrass, and TV on the Radio. It was a great time, but let me tell you, I'm not a young man anymore. 3 days, going everywhere, seeing everything we could, having our share of cocktails, going to 2 shows in a row, standing on concrete both times, it has a little wear and tear on you. So if I sound a little rough tonight, I apologize. Thankfully, DJ Trigger is back with his third show from KCAR, KCAR in Tempe, Arizona. Tonight he's covering Under the Covers Fest, and what that means for you is a bevy of cover songs, both known and surprising. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Alright then. Without further ado, take it away, DJ.
Hello there. Welcome back to yet another broadcast brought to you by affiliate station 1310 KCAR Radio in the heart of everyone's favorite devilish college town in Tempe, Arizona. This is yours truly, DJ Trigger, back at it again for all you night owls, insomniacs, and night riders on the freeway having a good time burning rubber, or on surface streets enjoying your cruise well after the sun goes down. A few weeks ago, I heard on a neighboring radio station that a concert was being held out on the west side of Phoenix at an old outdoor amphitheater pavilion that has been known to have a bit of an identity crisis. I remember it originally being named for the desert sky, but over my lifetime, it had also been named after a nostalgic video store from a bygone era, a chirping bug, a wireless chirping bug, a home furnishment store, full circle back to that same desert sky, and currently after a native community. I feel at this point, I might have to throw my hat in the ring for 1310 K-Car to adorn its name when it inevitably goes through a rebrand in the next few years. My apologies. Back to the original topic at hand. This concert turned out to be a large festival for cover music, being coined as Under the Covers Fest. I do love me some cover music, so I bought a ticket and took the FC out for a spin to sit in the I-10 parking lot for about 2 hours so I can enjoy a day of covers. I'll go ahead and get into the music with a cover song that was chosen for me back in high school as my walk-up at-bat music when I was a lowly freshman on the JV baseball squad. I think the upperclassmen must have thought this some kind of hazing ritual, but personally, it's a great song all around. It gets in the opponent's head more than anything as they laugh at the juxtaposition. This is Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, performed by Cyndi Lauper, originally sung by Robert Hazard.
Oh, mama, dear, we're not the fortunate ones. must be some kind of way out of here, say the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessman there, drink my wine, plowman dig my earth. None will ever own the mine, nobody of it is worth. Hey, hey. No reason to get excited, the baby kind is full. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that, and this is not our fate. So let us start talking falsely now. The hour's getting late. Hey!
all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved. All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong?
That was Eleanor Rigby by Gunship, originally by the Beatles, and prior to that was All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix, originally performed by Bob Dylan. Two great songs coming out of the 60s that deserve to be remembered for decades to come. Chaz, who called in at the end of our last show, wound up dropping us a line again, telling me how All Along the Watchtower brings him back to his teenage years, hanging out with his buddies and sharing what he coined herbal pleasantries, while they all lay on the grass, staring and getting lost in the Nijmegen sky. I think that might be in the Netherlands. Regardless, that sounds like a nice memory to recollect, especially brought on by a Jimmy cover. Getting back to my trip to the concert, once I finally arrived, I stood in line for another 45 minutes to go through the metal detectors. You gotta be safe after all. When walking through the metal detectors, my eyes started to burn momentarily and vision began distorting. Again, pretty normal for me, but this time, just as I had experienced at the zoo, I was now somewhere unfamiliar. The venue was no longer an outdoor amphitheater, but instead an indoor concert hall. A faceless usher escorted me to an assigned seat and suddenly a particle beam materialized on stage, bringing in a live band to play a cover song. This happened continuously, as a new band was beamed in every song to perform the cover they either made popular or paid homage to in their heyday. It didn't matter whether they were still making music, disbanded, or even had members long since passed. Each band was there in the flesh and playing their covers. It was surreal to watch, but I didn't want to question any of it, since I was basking in all the glory of amazing acoustics. And with that, I give you Real Big Fish, singing their take on a-ha's Take on Me.
Talking away, I don't know what's left to say. I'll say it anyway. Today is not my day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me, take me on. I'll be gone So needless to say, I'm on significance, but I'm being stolen away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, well, it's not better to be safe than sorry. Take on me, take me on. I'll be gone.
Tsukin, what da 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 Dokin, Tsukin, Dokin, Tsukin, Dokin, yada 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 yada, never, never, never. Check it out, don't go it, don't we gonna. Demone jotto beten, jotto saikin, shinpai nan desu. Dakere don't go it, don't we gonna. Demone jotto beten, jotto mate, jotto. Tsukin, what da 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 Dokin, Tsukin, Dokin, Tsukin, Dokin, mada, never, never, never. Check it out, don't go it, don't we gonna. Demone jotto wait, jotto saikin, shinpai nan desu. Dakere don't go it, don't we gonna. Demone jotto wait, jotto mate, jotto. Ba 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 da. Too late, please come on. Ba 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 da. Too late, please come on. Chocolate, please. Chocolate, please. 야바이 저 하도 저 이파이견 바탄 데스 나가래 저도 하도 저도 다해 오니가이나 데스 하얗게 초콜릿 저저저라이 요키스 초콜릿
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard to Snoop D-O double G. But I somehow, somewhere keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. Man, I kick a little something for the cheese and make a few moves while I breeze. 2 in the morning and the party's still jumping cause my mom ain't home. Got the bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. What you gonna do? Fool, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys here too. Turn out the lights and close the door. From a water we don't love the host. We get smoking ounce to this. G's up, hose down while all my brothers bounce. Rolling down the street, smoking and sipping on gin and rolling down on my mind, on my money, and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking and sipping on gin and rolling down on my mind, on my money, and my money on my mind. Got me some sequence gin. Everybody's got the cup, but they ain't chipped in. Types of things happen all the time. Gotta get yours before I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you listen to the D.O.G. Got the culture, baby, that be captivating me. When you listen to the words that I speak, as I take me a drink to the middle of the street. Mac to a chick named Sadie. Used to be my homeboy's lady. That bitch 80 degrees when I tell a chick please, and a dog round through the breeze. Rolling down the street, smoking and sipping on gin and my money and money and my money and my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking and sipping on gin and my mind and my money and my money and my mind. Later on that day, my homie Dr. Dre came over with a gang of Kangaroo. On some bad SG, also group on a chronic that made me choke. Shit, this ain't no joke, I had to back up off the bit, sit my cop down, bang
The Berlin Project, Gin and Juice, originally by Snoop Dogg. And before that, Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox featuring Tara Louise, Give Me Chocolate, as made virally famous by Baby Metal. Each unique spin on songs from vastly different genres. Music can be so much fun when musicians take something existing, put a nice little twist of lime on it, and I'm here to share in the fun. Now listeners, I failed to mention that over the 6 hours I was sitting in my assigned seat watching artist after artist being beamed in and out of the venue, there are many different species I witnessed joining as attendees. There were other humans, don't get me wrong, but there were also elves, dwarves, Ithorians, Wookiees, purple people eaters, who surprisingly didn't try eating any of us, vampires, cyborgs, just you name it, and they probably were in attendance. I think I was sitting next to a ghoul. You know, the cannibalistic humanoids from the Tokyo Ghoul universe. The constant drinking of black coffee, and the occasional appearance of their Kagane whenever a song got them psyched tipped me off. Shit was wild, if not a bit intimidating. While I was off air, I got a call from Calvin, our very first caller from the inaugural broadcast. He gave me a little update on the friendly greeter from the grocery store. It sounds like after a week of talking with her and getting to know her better, he asked her on a date, and she said yes. That's pretty awesome, buddy. They have plans for a night out at a local barcade, as they both share a mutual obsession for pinball, going back to each of their childhoods. I'm happy for you, Calvin, and as a little congratulation, I'm gonna play for you Pinball Wizard, covered by Elton John, but made popular originally by The Who. Enjoy, Calvin.
When I was young,
There's just something about the delivery of Simple Man by both the Deftones and Leonard Skinner that stirs deep emotional feelings from each of their vocal deliveries. And before that was Holy Diver by Killswitch Engage, originally performed by Dio. Brett, another original caller from our first broadcast, called in seemingly a bit agitated and needing to vent. It seems as though his younger brother is getting on his last nerve, as his brother likes to talk about how great his 3 kids are because of how they went on to get formal collegiate educations, while Brett's 2 went the blue-collar route and attended vocational school to become truckers and an electrician. I'm going to have to side with Brett on this one, as I'd be equally agitated if I had a brother acting elitist over our children's occupations, if I had any. I'm a firm believer that not everyone needs to go to college, and should seek out doing their passion or working in a vocation where you either enjoy what you do, know you're making a difference, or know you'll be paid well because others just don't want to do that line of work. Hell, most in blue-collar careers go on to make a ton of money, and those in service industry jobs go on to open their own businesses with the right motivation and passion. I, for one, saw a vendor at the cover festival making money hand over fist selling hand-sewn covers. The Tuscans especially love the brown-colored sheets I could only imagine will be used for future clothing once they get back to tattooing. Maybe one day your brother will understand that not everything needs to be a competition. It only causes problems and could unnecessarily tear a family apart. We'll go ahead and move into our last set of the night. This upcoming song was originally performed by one of my all-time favorite bands, CKY. Not how I'd have envisioned anyone covering this particular song, but it scratches my brain in just the right way. This is 96 Quite Bitter Beings by Hookie.
Excessive
gave me the year. Strange what desire will make foolish people do.
That was Trevor Something with Enjoy the Silence, made popular by Depeche Mode. And before that was my de facto all-time favorite band, Him, with Wicked Game, originally crooned by the sultry vocal talents of Chris Isaak. Once the night was over, the crowd calmly escorted back to the entrance where most of us came through. I'm not sure of the rhyme or reason why it worked this way, but the door I walked through brought me back through a metal detector, but on the opposite side of the amphitheater I originally intended to attend. However, there was a concert still underway, so I have no idea what actually happened to me. All I know is that I already caught a great show, and now I had a parking lot free and clear of lines trying to funnel out to leave. A win all around in my books. During the last set list, May called in to the station as a first-time caller. She wanted to personally thank us here at K-Car Radio for having the diverse variety of music we play on air, and to keep on with the great work. Thank you for the words of gratitude and encouragement. We here at 1310 believe that variety is truly the spice of life, and love sharing a wide range of artists and genres, and plan to continue with this as a station objective. Look at the time, listeners. It seems we've come to the end of our broadcast. It's a continued honor to be the narrator of your night from your speakers in your homes, offices, and car sound systems. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, this is DJ Trigger at 1310 K-Car Radio in Tempe, Arizona. Wishing you all a good night. And remember, cruise on.